If you've ever wondered what makes some guys live rent-free in a woman's head, you're in the right place. I'm not here to waste your time. Every second of this video is meant to help you actually get results. Guys who've used these tricks, let's just say their phones don't stay dry. So grab a seat, keep an open mind, and let's get into it. Trick 1. Be unpredictably consistent. Sounds like a paradox, right? But here's what it means. Don't be a robot. Don't message her good morning every day like it's your full-time job. Instead, make her wonder when you'll pop up. But, and this is key, when you do show up, you're 100% present. Funny, confident, locked in. Women think more about the absence of something than the constant presence of it. If she always knows when you're coming, she stops thinking about you. But if it's hit or miss, with every hit being quality, you live in her head. You ever had someone suddenly stop replying and your brain just went into detective mode? Yeah, that. And don't get it twisted, we're not talking about playing games or ghosting, we're talking about giving just enough attention to spark curiosity. That's the space where obsession grows. Trick 2. Give her a you experience. Most guys just exist. They talk about the same Netflix shows, make the same lame jokes, and copy the same TikTok trends. If she can replace you with any other dude and nothing changes, you're forgettable. But if being around you feels different, she'll chase that feeling. So what does that even mean? It means you create your own flavor, your own inside jokes, your own banter, your own energy, a way of texting, teasing, talking that's you. Even dumb stuff like calling her by a random nickname or roasting her taste in music. If it's unique to your vibe, it sticks. You're no longer just some guy. You're the guy who makes her laugh in a weirdly specific way. You're personal. And the more you your vibe becomes, the harder it is for her to replace it. Trick 3. Slow it down. You know what screams needy? Texting her like you're trying to win a speedrun competition. Planning your entire week around her availability. Saying, I miss you after one date like you're auditioning for a rom-com. Stop it. You want her thinking about you, not the other way around. And nothing makes someone think more than a slow burn. Take your time. Respond when you're free, not when you're desperate. When you talk, don't overshare everything about your life in 10 minutes. Be chill. Be composed. Let things build. Again, people only value what they have to wait for. Fast gets forgotten. Slow gets replayed. Trick 4. Challenge her opinions. If she says pineapple belongs on pizza, don't nod like you're trying to land a promotion. Tell her straight up she's wrong, then laugh. Make it a thing. You really trust people who do that? You say that with your whole chest? You're not being mean, you're being playful. There's a huge difference. You're not debating, you're bantering, teasing, sparring like it's inside a flirty boxing ring, not a courtroom. This kind of back and forth creates energy, it builds tension, and people feel that. You stop being the boring guy who just goes along with everything and becomes someone she has to respond to, someone she can't quite pin down. That unpredictability, it keeps the brain engaged, and once the brain's hooked, everything else follows. You don't even have to believe what you're saying. You're not trying to win the argument, you're just trying to stir the pot enough to keep things interesting. Every time she talks to you, it feels different. That's what people want, even if they don't say it. Someone who brings out emotion, even if it's mock outrage over pineapple. Trick 5. Show you've got options now onto something most guys fumble, showing you've got options without turning it into a flex. There's a huge difference between confidence and trying too hard. Saying stuff like, I'm talking to 5 other girls doesn't make you look high value, it makes you look insecure. Real confidence shows through how you carry yourself, how you speak, and how you spend your time. You want her to know you're not sitting around waiting for her reply. Live like it. Be genuinely busy, not fake busy, not let me ignore her so I seem cool, busy. Actually have things on your plate. Say you've got work deadlines, your weekend's booked, you're hitting the gym, helping a friend move, whatever. Casual mentions of your life, without rubbing it in. Also, don't drop everything when she finally reaches out. If she cancels and wants to reschedule, cool, but don't scramble to make it happen instantly. Keep it chill. You've got a schedule and you're not bending it just to prove something. At the end of the day, you can do everything right. Be smooth. Say the perfect things at the perfect time. But if you're not genuinely liking who you are in the process, it shows. And yeah, women pick up on that fast. You want to be the guy she thinks about non-stop? Be the guy who doesn't need anyone to feel complete. The guy who's already building a life he's proud of, with or without a relationship. If any of this helped you, don't just sit there. Hit that like button because it tells the algorithm I didn't waste your time. Subscribe for more content like this. And if you've got your own trick that's worked like magic, drop it in the comments. Let's help each other level up. Catch you in the next one.